Please give a warm welcome to your featured speakers, one and only, Dave Nassaney, Caregiver Dave.
I'm never getting married. Everybody I know is divorced. My mother, my father, my brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunts, my nephews, my nieces, my cousins. And I'm never having kids. It was 1975 when I told my girlfriend these words. And I was feeling pressure to either get married or break up. Well, a few days ago, we celebrated our 45th wedding anniversary. That's worth clapping over. About halfway through those 45 years, we started entering into the emptiness phase of life. Anybody there? A little extra money, a little extra time, raised our 3 daughters, got them all out of the house. We even got them all married, each one twice. About that time, my wife starts complaining to me about this headache that she had for 3 days. The headache of her life just wouldn't go away. Well, by that 4th day, the woman I loved suffered a stroke, left her severely speech impaired and paralyzed on one side. And in that moment, I had to become her caregiver. I didn't even know what a caregiver was. It was the hardest thing I ever did. The next 2 years was like a living hell for both of us. We almost broke up, but we hung in there. And she reinvented herself. And our love was rekindled. And now today, 24 years later, she's doing much better. Now, she still can't talk, but she can communicate non-verbally through Pictionary, charades, 2 games I hate, by the way, but I'm learning to love. And she still cannot walk. But I bought her this power chair, similar to the one I'm in today. It goes faster than I can. I can't keep up with her. But believe it or not, this is not the story that I'm here to tell you today. 47 years ago, before I met my wife, I was a student at USC, studying business, and I loved to go sailing. And one particular day, I hooked the boat up to the car, threw some friends in the car, and we headed to the ocean. But I noticed my gas gauge was on empty. Pulled into my dad's gas station for some free gas, right? And who's at the pump to greet me but my brand new stepbrother, John? Why do I have a brand new stepbrother, John? Well, you see, my father was a great guy, but he divorced my mother after 27 years of marriage. And he married an attorney who had a son my age. God, I went to school with him for 4 years. Talk about awkward. So I pull up to the pump. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Oh, hi, John. Where are you going today? I'm going sailing. And in that instant, I heard a voice in my head, a still small voice. And it said, invite John to go sailing with you today. But instead, I heard come out of my mouth, yeah, you should go sailing with us next week when we go again. Sure, sounds like fun. Well, we got our free gas. We said our goodbyes, went sailing, had a great time. Came back that night. I get a phone call from my dad. Hey, Dad, what's up? There was silence on the other end of the line. And then finally, I heard these words. John killed himself today. No! I just saw him today. He was happy. We spoke. We're going sailing next week. Felt so guilty. Every time there's another suicide in the news, Anthony Bourdain, Robin Williams, Kate Spade, Kurt Cobain, all this guilt comes back to me again. I should have told John that voice that I heard. He might still be alive today. And now with COVID-19, suicides are at all-time high, not just for healthcare workers and teenagers and the general population. But did you know that caregivers are more susceptible to suicide than anybody? AARP and United Hospital Fund did a study of 1,677 caregivers, found that roughly half of them felt down, depressed, and hopeless just 2 weeks prior to the study. And this was before COVID. Now, I'm sure that our esteemed doctors that are coming on the stage after me, Dr. Oz, Dr. Drew, Dr. Joycelyn Elders, would all agree that if there is depression, we must ask the question, is suicide far behind? Well, that's why I became Dave, the caregiver's caregiver. I now host a syndicated radio show heard in all 50 states, 135 countries. I'm a best-selling author of It's My Life Too, Thrive and Stay Alive as a Caregiver. I'm writing my 4th book. I've appeared on 35 TV shows from Hawaii to Washington, D.C. And I've shared the stage with Suzanne Summers at Harvard and Caitlyn Jenner and Carnegie Hall with Martha Stewart and Ice-T. And now these wonderful doctors here at the CNN Center in Atlanta. If you are a caregiver, please join my caregiver membership website, caregiverdave.com. It's packed with tools and resources and blogs and videos. And I've got 3 free gifts on there that will help you to thrive. And as a special bonus for the month of August, I'm going to offer a free introductory coaching session from yours truly. This is priceless. Now, if you know a caregiver out there, please buy them as a gift my membership website, caregiverdave.com. You just might be saving their life. Heck, you might be saving your own. Help me to help caregivers, not just survive caregiving, but to thrive. Thank you very much.
Dave Nassaney!
Hey,
Yeah! A caregiver's caregiver.
thank you.